All right, we're on the draw. But, you know, it could be the combo part hasn't been figured out yet, and that might just be it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Archives. We're on the draw. I'm kind of for this, honestly. Like, unless we're just... This is, like, a decent hand. We don't have special K, but, like... Our hand is just good. It is a one-lander, so I'll keep... I mean, like, if it's Eldrazi, we're just in a bad spot. But then again, you know, we could turbo out Oculus if we get a land. You know, if we get, like, a black source or fetch black source. Drop Oculus, turbo it out, like... Maybe that's good enough. All right. Oopsie doodles, but... All right, trigger. Let's see what we got on top. Yeah, I think we can bend that pretty safely. Yeah. Relic isn't really what we wanted to see on turn 1. It was really good against this hand, but, you know, maybe they pop it. All right. I am glad that I don't have to pick, like, the only card I've got. I think they're going to be using that very aggressively. Oh, hi, Tommy. Hi, Mint. How's it going? You know, I mean, I think we're going to discard... I don't know. We'll see. The turn 1 Relic was just amazing out of them on a mold of 6. Like... Ooh, how'd you do? Oh, and... Garviel, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Well, huh. So it looks like it's going to be Special K versus Special K here. It looks like we're up against Blink. All right. Blue Black Frog and say go. We'll just see if they've got it all. Oh, I hope your GBD went well, Tommy. Yeah, I've got to fix that double ding. I'm so sorry about that, everybody. Well, that's good. All right, so it looks like they're trying to get their Ketramose online. That'll be big for them if they do. All right, is Frog down? All right. Okay, well, that was pretty good for them, so. All right, they exile our frog, so we can't get back. That's ticking down. We might just wind up in one of those matches where we just don't do anything. All right, Spell Snare isn't the worst right now, so let's go ahead. Let's see what they've got in hand. I think I'm going to take that and say go. See if they play out. See if we can't get them to walk the Emperor of Bones into a Spell Snare. If they don't, I'm going to consider trying to look for more lands. All right, and it looks like they do play it into the Spell Snare. So that is Ephemerate Unknown in hand. Yep. It doesn't really matter. Yep, I hate that ticking up. That sucks, but it is what it is. All right. Land, we'll say go. We'll say go, because I feel like we might be able to turn on the Oculus this turn. Because we're adding 2 here, we can get another Surveil. Yeah, we really do need to, however, do something about that soon, rather than later. Yeah, we can bend that pretty safely. All right. And when we get priority, we're going to consider. Okay, and we get our Ketramose first. They have 1 in exile, we have 3, so let's consider again. See if we can't get them to do something. Yeah, we'll bend that. Alright. Alright, so... yeah. So they've got to pop it if they don't want us to eyeball here. It'll be interesting, and if they do pop it, I'm going to drop my own Ketramose. Because I thought, like, the second I get priority, I'm casting Oculus. That is if they don't completely exile my yard. Alright, so they do that draw. And that does also turn off stuff for Bell, whatchamacallit, which I like. Alright, and what do we get? Okay, Island. We'll do that. White, black, black, Ketramose, and say go. Alright, so they do have that flipping. Not a whole lot I can do about it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Tommy. Alright, so they do have a lot of cards in hand. I mean, I really wish we had the Exile Black permanent right now. Ooh. I don't know what that one is. Is that like the Incinerator card? Is that what that one's about? Alright, and we'll see. They could just pull, like, completely ahead here. It is... okay, it's Flicker Wisping. Yep, they're going to Flicker Wisp that. Alright. Which I do hate that. I do like that you can consign that trigger, though. That's always a... yep. So that happens. Yep. They do that. They're going to get another card back, so we could lose... okay. So, probably Thalia or... okay, so they take Thalia. Looks like we're holding up Counterspell, which will be easy with all of our mana. Alright, let's attack and see what they do. I think they're just going to take it because it is indestructible. Alright. Cycle. Okay, Fatal Push is pretty good. I do like that. So we are going to start getting to put cards in the yard. Ooh. Oh, nice. I do like that. They attack both. They get their own special K, which we're countering on the way down. Alright. So we take that. And I'm hoping... okay, looks like they are going to. Alright. Alright, no. Control Z that. Oh my lord. Blue. Counterspell. So that's pretty good. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I feel like Black-White is just an abysmal matchup. Oh, yeah. No, like just doming them for 15 with it. Oh, that's so good. All right. And they're going to Flicker Wisp here. All right. Oh, they actually ephemerate that. And it looks like they're getting back Solitude. Okay. Man. Ah, God. I hate that we ran into our worst matchup game one. Ah, God. I always hate that. Ah, I hate the Sewers deck. Eh, well. You know, it happens. Again, I really just think we need to be able to deal with that stupid thing. And of course we get this now. Yeah, let's go ahead. Fire this off, draw a card. Yes. Unearth isn't really the card we're looking for, but... alright. Push. And we'll just go land, say go. I mean, the problem is, like, they get a lot back. And I do hate that. Oh, we should have done that in response so they can't get it back. So they can ephemerate. Man, the ephemerate style decks are just such a beating for any other fair deck. Alright. I don't think we're getting out of this. I could have done that, but I mean, the fact that Mills, again, I think you just really need to be able to deal with this card. I think it's the problem. Yeah, we'll concede to that, because I don't have anything to deal with that. Alright. That's the thing. We get to bring in Exercise from the side, which is really good. Pest Control I actually don't really like here. They just don't have enough, like, Aether Vials about your best get. Counter Spells I'm also not a massive fan of. I do like Stern Scolding. Maybe we cut the counters entirely. Cut those entirely. We can bring in 3 Consign. And, I like those. Thoughtseize is okay. Alright, yeah, maybe we just bring in... I like Consign. That stops a lot of their triggers, which is big. Like, if you, like, stop the triggered return with Flicker Wisp, they just played a 3-1 that exiled their own thing, and that's pretty good. I guess I'll keep this. We've got a lot here from sideboard perspective. I mean, they could leyline us on the play, but we've got ways to deal with stuff. The only thing that's going to suck is, of course, the Bale Lord. Alright, so... Alright, let's play this. Trigger. Yeah, I just don't have a way to do anything with it, so we'll bin it. I hate to, but we just don't have a use for it right now. So it gotta go. It's gotta go. But no, I've always liked that kill with Emrakul. Like, I've always thought it was super interesting. Alright. I like that. Alright. Yeah, I'll hold up both, because we could cycle. If they don't do anything, I'm okay cycling Unearth here just to start putting stuff in my yard. You know, I really hope I get a land soon. Alright. I mean, we'll do this. If they get Thalia, we could just consign the trigger to bring something back if they want to cast Thalia while we're tapped out. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Dog. Yeah. Alright. Consider, not really what I wanted. Yuck. So let's consider. See if we can't find a land. Put it on top and draw it. Land for turn, and we'll say go. I'm hoping they do something with that. You know, that would be optimal. Again, the fact that, oh god, Black-White Blink is impossible for these kind of decks, it feels like. That's what I do, like, so much despise about it. Yeah, they got it. I got nothing for it. Alright. Looks like we're getting dogged. Yeah. I mean... It's just, like, such a beating. Like, I don't think fair decks get to beat that card, you know? Like, it's just so hard for other opposing fair decks. Granted, I do think it has issues, which is good. I think when decks like that are just like... yeah, I think I gotta bin it just to turn on Oculus, which we're almost there. Can I get a land, please? Okay, perfect. Alright. Crack... So we've got it. I do hate that this is going to be very close to turning on theirs, but I don't think I've got an option, you know? Yeah. So yeah, once they put something to exile, we're just kind of hosed, but hey, is what it is. I don't really think I've got anything that can beat that, you know? Alright. So, trigger Oculus. Alright. Get a land. And yeah, we just have a counterspell and a dream, unfortunately. Again, like, just such a beating. Emperor of Bones. We're gonna play something else. I've got another Emperor. Alright. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll Stern Scolding this one. I don't really want them to have a free Ketramose turn on. So I'd rather them have to actually do something. Alright. Dog, what is dog getting? Probably gets the Oculus, I would imagine. Alright, yep, they get the Oculus. Unfortunately, yep, that turned on. Man, oh god. Again, I just... it is the Aether Vial creature deck, like, you're gonna lose to it. Oh god. What? How... They're gonna ephemerate the stupid thing. Yep. Alright. Man, I think that's it. I think we just lost. We probably should have forced that in retrospect. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see. We get our Oculus back and we're just gonna hope. That said, our Ketramose is turned on. So there's that. Alright, Psychic Frog is good. But I think our own Ketramose is better. Alright, let's pressure with Frog, or with Eyeball. Alright, and let's say go. So, yeah, I think this is just going to be like a wash, unfortunately, everybody. Yeah, we'll do that. Rebounds, probably bounces Thalia, because I don't think Thalia's doing anything for him. Alright. Yep, it does draw them a card. Alright. Oh man, this is so horrible. Overlord. Oh my god, such a disgusting card. Yeah, I think we got a consign here. Again, I think it's just too much value. I think it just overloads our removal. And I think that makes us bad into it. I think that makes us bad into it, you know? I think that just makes us bad into it. Let's see. We do that. That gets us another one. If this is interesting, we might get there. We might get there. I'm... I mean, this will turn on theirs, but I also don't want them to hit my yard. So that's fine. So if we can get something in the yard that we can cast Oculus, and I think multiple eyeballs will do it. I mean, again, they are ephemerate deck, and now they're drawing a bunch of cards, so that's bad. Yeah, they're all kind of condensing around that. I mean, I think my real problem is... God, it's just like, especially yesterday, I hate that we got rid of one obnoxious deck and like in energy and traded it for Breach. Although I do think the meta beneath Breach is really, really good. Again, like, I'm always going to lose to these. That sucks, but whatever. Like, I'm always going to... Like, I just play decks that are soft to these stupid things. It is what it is. Alright. Alright, and we'll do this just to keep the life totals the same. Or actually gain a little bit. And put another card in the yard for eyeball. And like I said, I think us just having multiple eyeballs, putting them to 10, and then just getting a bunch of chump blockers is good. Although it's like, how do they know that they picked the right one with the frog? You know, happens, but it is what it is. Okay, Watery Grave. Yeah. I mean, like, drawing another card, having that is probably our best out here, I think. So, draw a card, hope it's not a land, but it, as it was almost assuredly going to be. Alright, well, attack all. And, yeah. Sega. And we just gotta hope, folks. We just gotta hope. Oh yeah, no, like it. I mean, I think it's one of those where it has. It definitely has its bad matchups, and again, that's fair. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with decks having bad matchups. I'm even fine with this being my bad matchup. Like the fair decks I like are just always gonna kind of lose to the like creature deck. That, you know, like all of their spells are threats. Like that's just, it sucks, but those are just what we're bad against. You know, it is what it is. I also do feel like I'm in a commanding position. I feel like things have kind of broken my way. Like if we get a flip that Oculus, I don't think they have a way to gain enough life. Okay, so... I guess they hit themselves to draw a card? Okay, they draw a card. Again, I think I'm just gonna take it here. Like, I don't see... I mean, like, I'm gonna have enough to fly frog. If that gets to stick around. Okay. I mean, they do vomit their hand very well here. They do. I mean, I'm just gonna tank it. I've just got so much stuff. Man, I wish I had a way to just exile something of theirs right now. All right. I mean, Solitude hit Oculus would probably be their best play. Okay. Oh, man, I just hate that we're up against, like, our worst matchup. Blah. Yeah, they just have too many basics. They have too many basics. Exercise. Okay. Again, I'm kind of with Control Freak. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I feel like this is one of the lopsided in their favor. Thanks, Tommy. I think this is lopsided in their favor, but it is... Okay. But it's just, they function so well off just a couple basics is the problem. Ketamine, Dark Swick, Eyeball. I mean, these are our best cards, so I'm going to keep it. Like, I mean, we're just going to hope they don't Vile me on turn 1. Okay. I mean, I guess that does stop, yeah, I'll do this. I mean, I'm most assuredly going to do some considered shenanigans here, but... You know, it is what it is. All right, it comes down. Trigger. I'm not going to give them anything. Now I'm going to push it. All right. There we go. So you go. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good exchange for me. Ooh, exercise. Okay. 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 I like that. I mean, I feel like we're going to start turbo filling the yard here. Alright. Let's consign that just to fill up the yard more. Alright. Begin. Alright. So that's 4. Hollowed fountain, yes, indeedy do. Alright, so this is 5. 82, but that's 6. Okay. Alright, and draw. I mean, this is just more stuff in the yard to turn on our Ketramose. Yeah, I kind of want blue here, I think. Eyeball. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And, you know, if they ephemerate a Solitude, GG. Oh, I should have played out the Dark Swick. Oh, well, it's going to enter tapped. It is what it is. Man. Ah, well. They have it all deck. Oh, yeah. No, I don't doubt that. It is the worst matchup. It is my worst matchup by far. Alright. Well, you know, like, we have exercise for theirs, so that's fine. I am glad they didn't ephemerate that. I was a little bit scared that was going to happen. I was a little bit scared. I'm not going to lie, folks. I'm not going to lie. A little scared of that one. But it's okay. We've got our Get Out card to their stuff. So, I like that. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so 1 in hand. They bend to Solitude. Belmerk is ticking up. And we've got the out to it in hand. Okay, Unearth kind of sucks, but whatever. Special K. And say go. So, you know, that's not bad. So I think we're going to drop Spell Bomb. Like, just kind of hope. Okay, land. I mean... Alright, so they draw a card, exile the yard. And if they drop theirs, you know, like, us getting to exile it is pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so that ticks up. Alright. Okay. Another Unearth is not exactly what we're about, but I do like that I can cycle it. So that's pretty hot, you know. Alright, let's hit them, gain some life. Alright. So we do have a sequence where we can draw 3 by that, but I think holding up the Spell Bomb. Alright, well, I mean, if they've got it, they've got it. Like, I'm just one of those folks, like, I don't think you can bank on them not. Like, if they Solitude, okay, getting consigned here is humongous. And a Spell Snare, well, I mean, let's just keep the Pain Train rolling, you know. Hit him with Special K. And then I might consign that trigger, depending on what they do here. Okay. The fact that that happened is very good. And we're filling our yard back up. And we'll see what they do here. Like, if they try to flicker that, I'm probably going to exile it. Okay. So we exile that. White, what are we doing here, opponent? If they go to ephemerate that, I'm exiling in response. Okay, so yeah, that does reset our yard, but I think it's kind of worth. All right. All right, and so we, all right, combat. All right, and we can sign that. So that I just don't want them to get value off of it. All right. Blue, white, exercise. Draw a card. Please be a counter. Okay, force of negation is not bad. All right. Hit them and okay, so our job is just to not let anything come down, folks. Because they do get that, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, relic. 3. Okay, yeah, they get theirs. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, so they draw a card, lose a life. Man, this is gonna be tough. That said, though, I think we still have a decent shot. Like, if we get Frog, all right, so they lose another life, draw 2 cards. Yuck. All right, so they're down to 1. If we can exile something, we just win. All right. All right, so crack. So if I can... All right, archives. Let's see what we get here. Come on, something good. Okay, put on top. Ooh, cycle. Okay. All right. And, yep. So... All right. All right. Let's play land. White, blue, black. Prismatic. I guess technically we should have exiled something else so they die to their own trigger, but whatever. Okay, sweet. Oh my god, we had to fight tooth and nail, but we got there.